And we are back. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our podcast, Don't Stop Beleafing, Season 2, Episode 14.
15.
Could be.
It's 15.
15!
Yeah.
We're getting up there in numbers. I am your host, Nolan Drinkwalter, and this is my co-host, Jackward Prince, king of the referees. How's it going, Jack?
Oh, it's going good. Good to be back. Here we go. It's been a while.
It's been a while, man, and we have to almost broad strokes this podcast because there's so much shit to talk about, and we're not even going through the games because they're depressing. Most of this is going to be depressing,
and there's too many of them. Yeah, so basically, the life's been busy, and it's been so depressing watching that I really haven't been watching that many games, and I've been so busy that this hasn't been the priority, and it's kind of depressing to talk about. Man. We've just kind of
last time
taking a break.
This is honestly the most uninspired Leafs hockey I've watched since, because I stopped watching in 2013 when they lost to Boston in Game 7, being up 4-1.
Yeah,
I stopped watching for a while, until Matthews, basically. And then the season beforehand, when they were just getting absolutely shit pumped all the time before they drafted Matthews, I watched a bit of that year, and that was more exciting hockey. Yeah. When they were dead last in the league, got the first overall pick, that was more exciting hockey than I'm seeing in these last 10 or 13 games that have been going on.
Their lineup was so abysmal. Oh my gosh. They had nobody.
I'm talking Winnick. I'm talking. Was Bozak still on that team?
Is it P.A. Parento was our top guy? Was Kessel? Kessel was there.
There's got to be a Johansson somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, my goodness.
Nylander's first year. Marner's first games were that year.
We did have Kadri, though.
We did have Kadri.
Yeah. And Dion Phaneuf, was he still ripping around, or we got rid of him by then?
I think he was traded by then.
Yeah.
They pumped and dumped him the year before, I think.
Yeah, because it's like, he's too good. We need to tank.
And who did we get from Ottawa, Jack? For Phaneuf?
I don't know.
Zaitsev.
Oh, nice. And
some other stuff.
And then we gave him right back.
Maybe it wasn't Zaitsev then. Maybe I'm thinking the other way. Man, so yeah. And then, this whole year has been so uninspiring hockey. It's been a slog to get through the game sometimes.
It's just wild how games can be that frustrating, and also that lack of effort or passion or drive or just engagement. It's wild to watch. I think I could take it if they were losing and they were trying, but it just seems like some players are so checked out in some games that they are just out there for a Sunday skate.
Yeah, and do you want to know how I know that? Because of the third period against Anaheim.
Yeah.
Completely different team. A team that's good.
Team that could win a lot of games if they played like that. Yeah.
A team that literally every fan would get behind.
Of course.
I don't get it.
Yeah, but guess what it takes to do that is, I guess, some crazy thing, and that's what finally made them play hockey.
I don't know. It's so frustrating, man. And the reason this streak or these last games have been so unwatchable is the contrast with the Olympics of how fucking good it was to cheer for Team Canada and how great they were and how good they looked and how good that hockey was. Man, it was amazing.
It was unbelievable for a hockey fan to watch that. And I was at probably the lowest point of my life with hockey, my relationship with hockey after the Olympics.
Oh.
Because one, the Leafs weren't doing well, and so I was already kind of depressed, and then that happened, and I just really didn't want anything to do with the sport, and I fell into a mini hockey depression, and I needed some time away from it because I hated it. I hated how all that went out. And then
I
at
know.
least gave me nothing to be happy about. And then I was like kind of happy because they were tanking. And then now they don't even know how to tank right. So I'm just all over the place right now.
Well, since we're talking about it, that's not the big story of the week, obviously. But since we're talking about the Leafs' record right now, they are 2-9-1 since they came back. What do you mean they're not tanking properly?
No, last couple games, ever since Matthews got injured, they're like a whole different team. And it's like, someone tell them we're trying to tank.
Well, they did lose to the Islanders in
Yeah.
pretty devastating fashion. They look terrible.
Yeah, back to our good ways.
Yeah,
because someone reminded them, like, hey,
guys,
you're not doing this right. Right
But,
now, we're projected to come in 6th place. 6th last.
Oh, no,
That's
they're
where
going to
we're
go another 8-game
projected.
losing streak.
That's
They're
where
going to come
we're
another
projected
8-game
right
losing
now.
streak. So someone was telling me that if they finish in the bottom 5, no matter where they end up from there, that pick's protected.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it doesn't matter if another team jumps them and they get like 6th or 7th. Because they finish in the bottom 5, that pick is protected for them.
Yeah, and that would make sense, right?
Because and even if they finish 6th and it gets jumped ahead, that's Boston's pick.
Yes.
So,
because it's the only way to really secure that based on their play.
Yeah, if they finish 6th, man, I will be so mad.
Dude, it'll be a 6th and then it'll get boosted to a 3rd.
No, I think you can only get boosted to a 1st then.
Oh, really?
Because the only way they can jump up is if they win the lottery, I think, right? Or can they jump up no matter what? Like, every pick, they get a chance.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, every team
so
has
every lottery ball. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. It probably would be then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because they do what? How many do they do with the lottery balls?
What do you mean? They pick the top 5, I think.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's just laid out.
And then it's wherever you placed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, knowing our luck, they'd jump. We'd give them 6 and they would jump.
Yeah.
They'll pick up a
and then probably get Verhoff.
Yeah.
Or Steinberg?
Stenberg? Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, it's so frustrating. I can't believe we're in this situation right now.
The only bright side of I just want to go back to the Olympics. The only bright side, or the silver lining of that, is that is that we saw how big of douchebags the American team was.
Oh my gosh!
And it just, I'm like, at least our team is not that fucking bad.
The best was that the fact that they just won and they only got to enjoy it for about 2 hours before they already fucked it up.
And everybody's like, okay, I don't want to be part of this win anymore.
Yeah, and everyone's just like, I'm going to distance myself from this team. and they didn't understand it. So they do all these like interviews and they're like, we don't understand why you guys are booing us. We won the gold medal. You should be happy for our country. Yeah. They just didn't even understand what they'd done or like what they'd. Oh, it was amazing. I was like, that's like the only, like you said, silver lining. No pun intended.
And did you see the news that came out, I think, yesterday about Jack Hughes being pissed that the Hockey Hall of Fame has his puck?
Yeah, like, I want that puck. I want to give it to my dad. Like,
and dude, what's the dad going to do? He's going to just put it on a shelf.
He's going to put it on a shelf. Right now, it's like in the Hockey Hall of Fame for all. And then someone's like, put it in the American Hockey Hall of Fame. It's like, guys, there's only one from Hockey Hall of Fame for all of hockey. Like,
yeah, because they have the 1980s miracle stuff from the States.
Yeah, everything's in the Hockey Hall of Fame. There's one Hockey Hall of Fame. It just happens to be in Toronto. Like,
the hockey mecca of the world.
And like,
it's immortalized, and everybody gets to see this when they come here. Why would you not want that?
Did you hear they asked Sid about it?
Like, yes, I did.
Just like, yeah, it's all there. I didn't even think about it. It's just all goes to the Hockey Hall of Fame so that other people can enjoy it.
Like, the difference
mine.
in class between these people. Like, obviously they like gave Crosby a softball of a question.
Yeah.
To answer, and he crushed it.
But what's amazing is, like, in all these interviews, he just keeps re-bringing it up. Like, I want my puck. And there's some gif. I forgot what show it is. Basically just like a guy just beating this horse that's like already unconscious. And they're like, he just keeps doing it. He can't help it. He's just in interviews like, yeah, I want my puck. Like, it's
and
my
like
puck.
the recent quote was like, "Oh, you guys blew this way out of proportion." I'm like, no,
He's
dude,
like, why do you
You
bring
said it.
it back up in all his interviews? Has anybody heard about my puck yet?
Oh my god! Like, I swear these guys don't go to school.
Dude, it's incredible. But yeah, and Canada played so well, man. They played a great game of hockey.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man.
Yeah, exactly. But
anyways, we're going to go to our big story of the week now and get more depressed.
Yeah,
Austin Matthews, gold medalist for the American team, captain of the American team that won the gold medals, suffered a serious injury, an MCL grade 3 tear and muscle contusion on the quad. He underwent surgery today. It was successful in New York City. So he's gone for the rest of the season. He's out for, they said 12 weeks.
Yeah, so if we make the playoffs and then make it to the finals, Nolan, there might be a chance.
There's even a chance we can make playoffs still? Mathematically, yes. But yeah, so he's out. So they're very hopeful that he'll be there for spring training next year to play, obviously, and be there. And the injury happened from a hit from Gudas, Radko Gudas, captain of the Czech team. Knee on knee, blatant. It was obviously on purpose. He stuck out his leg when Austin Matthews tried to go around him. Clear as day. And Gudas, actually, right from there, Jack, tell me what you thought of the hit.
Dude, like, what are you doing? I don't understand how I played hockey my whole life, and I've never, ever taken out somebody's knees. And
apparently, Anaheim has been hating on him. He's been playing terribly for them. And they're hating on him right now.
It's insane, that play, because you lost the guy and you got his knee. You actively do that.
Yeah, because Matthews beat him. He had to
because Matthews beat him, so you stuck out your leg and drove through his just because you got beat. And dude, it's a dirtbag play, and I hate the guy so much. I haven't hated somebody this much since what was it? Steckel hit
David
Crosby
Steckel
with the elbow and gave him that concussion way back when.
Oh, that's your... I don't remember that one, man. Was it Dave Steckel?
I think so. And put Crosby out for like, what, almost a year we lost Crosby?
Oh, that's when he had the neck issues from it, yeah.
Man. So, anyway, are we going to talk about the lack of response from the Leafs?
Yes, that's a whole different thing. First, we're going to go through the hit. We're going to go, next will be the suspension. So Gudas only gets a 5-game suspension for this. Yeah. What's the significance of 5 games is if you get an in-person hearing with the Department of Player Safety and it's 6 games or above, the player is allowed to appeal the amount of games you got, appeal the process, and then Bettman oversees it, and he gets to decide what you get. It can be more, it could be less. Usually it's less, and the player gets money back from those missed games. Mm-hmm. But, so for Peros, what they've been usually doing is just giving out 5 games recently. It's been a while since they gave anything over 6. Malkin had the 5-game suspension recently with a slash to the head. Mm-hmm. The last one before that I can think of is Riley with the 5 games with the cross-check to Gray over the open net. And everybody that I know, talked to, seen, media, everywhere, has been saying this is way too little for what happened.
Yeah.
So, Matthews' agent has came out and said, Moldavers is his name. He runs all the big guys. He has McDavid, he has Matthews, he has Kiefer Sherwood. He comes out with a statement saying how bad...
It's wild to put Kiefer Sherwood in with Matthews.
Well, he's just one of the... He's one of the guys who talked because of this, and because Moldaver is his agent. So Moldaver, did you see Moldaver's statement?
Yeah, he basically said that's bullshit.
And the last line was, I think the DOPS should be, or the Department of Player Safety should be suspended. Hilarious line. So he gets McDavid to come out and say something as well about how the process should be looked at, see if we can change it. And Kiefer Sherwood came out and said the same thing. So he's trying to obviously get a lot of attention on this because he thinks it should be changed, as do a lot of people.
Yeah.
And What happens is Peros has to come out with his own press conference, which hasn't happened in years. This is a very rare thing that happens, and to see it is crazy. That means he is on the hot seat.
Yeah. But
and what does he do? What happens is he sounds super defensive. He doubles down on his decision.
Yeah.
Says the process is sound.
Yeah.
So tell me.
Doesn't let us into the process at all. It's great.
No.
He sounded like Trump describing the process. He's like, I have people there. You're going to love the people. The process is great. It's a great process. You can trust in our process. It's a thorough process. I will let you know that these are people that really know what they're talking about. These are ex-NHL players. These are people that know things, and they know things, and they are great with this process. The process is sound. And like that's all nothing into like how they do it or how they decide. It is, we sit down as a committee, and these people that are really smart, we figure it out. And it's like, again, that's nothing to do with the process. Like Connor McDavid was like, we should know the process. Like we should know the entire thing and like have it kind of, this happens, this category, then it makes it this kind of severity, and then this. Like you could easily have different classes and tiers and subclass this is what happened, and then this is the result. So then there's not that much guessing work to it. Oh, we think this was like a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and then any sort of thing about process, but there was no process being released in this whole thing.
You would think they would have precedent for each of the hits or anything like that, but the way they say it themselves is that each new hit that comes in is then decided on as a singularity, as a single event that happened. Yeah. So you have no idea what it's going to be, and they keep it that vague so nobody can say anything about it.
Yeah.
Instead of having a precedent being like, so knee starts at this many games because it's a knee. Was there an injury that adds this many games? Was there this? And then, or was it blatant? Was it on purpose? Where was the intent?
Yeah.
None of that seems to be added to any of this that we know of.
None. And there's no description being like, this is a 5-game suspension because of the intent, because of this, because of this, because of this. And there should be a criteria of all that sort of stuff. Intent to injure, the severity of the injury. Like, I don't care if it's by accident sometimes, but if you injure somebody and like you make a dangerous hockey play, knowing, because we all played the game, there's certain situations that you can put yourself in that are more dangerous than others. And if you choose to involve yourself in that dangerous situation and make it more dangerous, that's on you. Yeah. Like if you're flying in behind somebody trying to win a puck battle, we're not going to push somebody from behind and have them go head first in the boards. Even though you're battling for the puck, that's just a common thing. It's a dangerous play. You're skating side by side with somebody or right on their back, going 100 miles an hour towards the boards. You know that that's a dangerous hockey play. And the way you can go into that, you can still be physical, but you have to wait till you get to the boards and then make the check. Yeah. You can't do it from like, and like these are plays that all of us know. Like just like when you're going outside and trying to cut into a net, like that D has to play you hard, and you're putting the goalie at jeopardy. You're putting a lot of things at jeopardy, and you can decide like what path you take. Yeah. Whether you want to keep cutting towards the goalie or go around the net and do a wraparound. But like these are decisions hockey players know. So like all this could be taken in consideration when you're thinking about these plays. Is the intent? Could they have avoided it?
And I know it's hard to read intent sometimes, but on Gudas' hit, I don't like you can't read it any other way than him trying to knee him so he doesn't get around him.
Yeah. Again, I've played the game. I've never kneed somebody in my entire life.
Either have I.
And so, but I know the action it takes to knee somebody when they go by me. All it takes is me to stick out my leg and I could get them.
Mm-hmm. And it's just that dangerous.
And it's a very dangerous play.
Oh, so Peros comes out. He is super defensive about this. And I don't even know where we go from here, because the only way it changes is if they fire him, which it doesn't seem like they're going to do, because they also had the GM meetings today or yesterday where the GMs all meet up with Gary Bettman and they explain their issues and problems with the league and what we can change. And what happened was, apparently someone tried to speak out. Bettman berated them and asked if anybody else wanted to speak out, and the rest of the room was silent.
Yeah.
So tell me how that's supposed to fucking work if you're going to get defensive when the whole point of this thing that you have going on is for constructive criticism and for change.
And for making the system better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's becoming, and you wonder if betting has something to do with this too, is these gray areas. And the NBA and a lot of these sports are trying to go into these gray areas more. So is the NFL. The rules used to be pretty black and white. And then now you're looking at rules and you're like, they're not really black and white anymore. You look at goaltender interference, nobody really knows. And you wonder if betting has something to do with it. I don't know. It makes you wonder.
Well, not just that, like, for MLSE, for the Toronto Maple Leafs and Rogers, who owns it, your star player is out.
Mm-hmm.
Who puts asses in seats, who makes you money. Mm-hmm. How are you not putting up a bigger stink about this? You're the juggernaut of the league. You are the most, like, you're worth the most in the league.
Yeah.
You hand out profit sharing to the lower teams that need it.
Yeah.
And so tell me how you don't have muscle to push these things around, or at least push your agenda a little bit.
Yeah.
When this shit comes up, or do you even care?
Yeah. Well, and that's a great point. It makes you think they don't care.
Because I guess they're making enough money and they don't care about anything else. But you think your star player being out, your biggest asset on the team,
yeah,
they would care about
it. It's wild. And dude, the hate that Matthews got coming back to Canada, I freaking hate those people. The guy wanted to go see the White House. Like, if I got invited to the White House, I wouldn't care who the president was. I would go to the White House to sit in the Oval Office that nobody, like majority of people, don't get the opportunity to do, where all the greatest leaders of my country have been, and just be in that place of history. It doesn't mean I have to go be buddy-buddy with the president, which I don't think Austin Matthews did. You know, he didn't really show that he was running up against Trump or anything.
Yeah.
Like, he just wanted to go because it's an honor to go to the White House. What he took coming back to Canada is
I know,
brutal, man. And I hate that. Like, we're going to drive all our stars out of Toronto and nobody's going to want to come play here if that's the way you treat your player, like your captain.
Very true. He was in a hard position being the captain of the United States team. Probably not wanting... It's hard because I also understand those people, because if you want change, again, like at this GM meeting, you got to speak up. You got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you probably don't want to be the person being the spotlight of the political climate that's going on, so you have to make that going to the White House. But the only way to make change is to do something.
Yeah.
And maybe to be that spotlight. I know hockey players have never wanted to be in the spotlight as long as they lived.
Yeah, they just...
Because, like, hockey players are the biggest anomaly in the world because they want to make a bunch of money, but they want to be on a team that's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
With no fans, so they don't get any pressure ever.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to be, and, like, I don't know if I was in his shoes, what I would do. I would like to think I wouldn't go because of what's going on, but I'm not American. I'm not the same person. Like, I'm not them. So I don't know.
And you don't know what the White House means to you
exactly.
as American. Like, it's not like in Canada we have a building like that.
True. I guess I'm just saying I see both sides of it.
Yeah. No, like, definitely you can see both sides of it, but, like, you know, as hockey players do, they're more passive. They just, like, you don't have to go and be like, you know, oh yeah, like, you know, but
you
just
Chucks or the Hugheses.
Exactly. You just go experience the White House as like a tourist almost, like, because that's a cool opportunity, and then you go back to your team. But and don't make any stupid jokes on the way, or like don't understand what had happened. Like, so
no, true.
Anyway, like, just I feel like we're driving him out of the city.
I don't think so. Like, I think he loves this. Like, this is, I think it's going to blow over quick. It's already been forgotten, really. But I think he loves this place. And if the team is, like, changes around fast and becomes a winning team, I don't think he's going to want to leave.
Yeah.
He's captain of, like, the biggest market in the world.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't see him getting gone. I don't know. That's just me. So so let's just talk about this team without Matthews, because we're talking about it right now. They are 48, 26, and 5 without him since he's joined the team. How crazy a number is that?
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, trade Matthews and just get, start over because the team plays more of it as a team without him. It's like, oh, I don't know about that. Because once you get into the playoffs, you still got to win. And those guys like Matthews make the difference.
So in the playoffs, they are 2-0 without him.
Interesting.
Right? Yeah. And 7-1 last year, they were without him. I think this year's a little different because the team sucks, but I just thought those numbers were crazy without like the best player of the team.
Yeah, just like Riley, without Riley in the lineup and over the years, and it was even like that with like Nylander gone and stuff, like JT gone. Like
the only one with a losing record was with Marner out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. And now we have a losing season without him here.
Oh man, maybe Marner was it.
Trade for Marner?
Bring him back. Give him 5 firsts. Just give him everything.
Knowing Tree Living, he probably would.
Oh my gosh.
So let's go to the team reaction off the hit, because this was a massive topic for the whole week. No one fought. No one went after Gudas after the dirty hit. Nylander, we'll start with each player on the ice.
Yeah.
Excluding the goalie. Nylander is the one who passed it to Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
Says he didn't see it.
Dude, I didn't see it is the biggest cop-out bullshit I've ever heard. Riley, I didn't see it. Everyone on the ice saw it. Everyone in the building saw it.
You passed it to him. How do you not see it?
No, just admit you're absolutely not tough and don't like fighting. And I'm a big, I'm just not going to do it. They just didn't do it.
Yeah. So Nylander says that. Riley also said he didn't see. He said he was looking the other way. Don't know why he'd be looking the other way.
Guy has the puck. You should be watching the guy with the puck. What are you looking at?
And then he like slowly went in. Didn't do anything. Next is Cowan. I give him a bit of a pass. He's 20. He's young. He was on the ice. Maybe he was just stunned by it. I don't know. Carlo, this is the one that bugs me. Second time he's on the ice and doesn't do something when a dirty play happens. The first one was on Stolarz in Seattle. He just stood over the guy and watched him run over Stolarz and didn't hit him or throw him off or punch him. And now with the one with Matthews, he's just standing there doing nothing. How does an ex-Boston Bruin not have any friggin' jump in his game? Not have any ferocity?
That's why Boston got rid of him.
Apparently.
Dude, it's crazy how soft everybody on that ice was. That it's not even, when that happens as a hockey player, it doesn't matter who the guy is. You have to just go.
Well, I don't even think Gudas is much of a fighter.
Yeah,
he just does dirty plays.
It doesn't freaking matter. You have to go. I don't care who you are. You have to go. Yeah, and the thing is too is like, I don't know. Even I'm not even close to being a fighter, but I know that if I get in a fight, I know how to do it so I don't get hurt. You just kind of grab the guy, hold him really close, pretend you're throwing punches, and then go down.
Okay, let's do a little role playing here, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on the ice in this situation.
Yes.
You see the hit. You see. Maybe you didn't see it. Let's say you're one of Riley or Nylander.
Yeah.
You didn't see it. But you see the aftermath. You see Matthews on the ice. You see Gudas on the ice.
You skate as fast as you can over there, and you grab the guy.
Okay.
And you ask questions later. Biz said it too. You go over there as fast as you can. You grab the guy, and you ask questions later. It's your captain. It's on the ground. It doesn't even matter. You see what happened or not. Mm-hmm. He's on the ground. That guy's standing over him. You get your ass in there and you fight him.
And if he's not willing to drop the gloves, what are you? He's punching? Are you throwing punches? You face washing him? You shoving him around?
Yeah, you can do whatever. I don't care. You have to do something.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, I agree. I it's hard to have another opinion, but I'm just going to be devil's advocate here for a second. So Matthews get kneed. We all saw it. Gudas is also on the ice. Kind of looked like maybe he was also injured. Let's just say like he kind of laid on the ice. Everybody's a little stunned. Ref gets in there as fast as I can, grabs Gudas and takes him off the ice. Or to the penalty box wherever they took him.
Yep.
Did it all just happen too fast?
Well,
is that a possibility?
That's what they're saying. They're saying that they grabbed Gudas and got him off the ice too fast. So the Leafs didn't really know, because like basically once it happened, there was like 4 refs around Gudas escorting him off the ice.
And that's kind of what I saw.
And so unless you like jump between the refs, that's what they're saying. It's very hard to get at him.
Who was they?
What?
Who was they saying this?
Like the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh.
Unless they jumped through the refs to get at Gudas, they just kind of like got him up right away and just escorted them right off the ice.
So I don't know. So does that carry any weight with you, or are you still like pissed at these guys?
I'm still pissed. I'm pissed every single day. That's another reason why I haven't watched. You can't build a Stanley Cup winning team. Look what happened with Dahlin and all these other teams. And not even just Dahlin, like one of their teammates on teams like Buffalo right now, if anybody, or Tampa, anybody even touches one player, doesn't matter who it is, like Benson's jumping in, or like, you know, the smallest guy on the ice, that Benson's going in there. Like, people are losing their minds.
Sorry, that's a bad example. Buffalo's a bad example because last year, Thompson gets rocked in the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
No one steps in. No one does anything. This is the exact same fucking team.
Yeah.
But like as Buffalo is now. That's the exact same players that are on the team.
It shows the culture change.
From what? From firing your GM?
I don't know, but something's happened in that dressing room, dude. They're a team now, and they fight for each other. And that's what you need. You need a band of team brothers that will fight for each other.
So then that's got to give you hope then. That this team can turn it around with the players that are there.
Well, that's what they're saying. They're saying, like, what happened was a defining moment last year with Tage Thompson, but there was also a moment with Rasmus Dahlin where he got, like, beat up too, or hit or something like that, and nobody did anything. And now, ever since that moment, everyone kind of, like, looked at each other in the face and was like, that was bad culture. Like, that's, like, not a team. And then, ever since then, they've turned it around. Look what they have now. So they're saying this could be like a defining moment for the Maple Leafs to like really look themselves in the mirror and hopefully make some changes and realize like you cannot win a cup with a team like that.
That's so not Raven. So what do you do? Is Riley gone? Are you trading Riley?
They say Riley's gone this offseason.
But I'm asking you. What would you do? Because these guys on the ice, are you trading Riley because of this? What happened?
Well, how many years does Riley have left?
3 more after this one. No movement clause. He says no to trading him. What are you doing?
Yeah, the only way you could do it is buy him out. And
that's the only way to do it.
And like, I don't think that's like a smart move per se. You kind of just have to bite the bullet with these ones.
No, I think you healthy scratch him. Tell him to fuck off.
Yeah.
If you want the culture change, and he's not willing to trade, sit him down. Be like, dude, you won't play hockey again then.
Yeah.
Like, how ruthless do you have to get? Unless, like, he's a great guy.
He is a great guy.
What I saw in the New York Islanders game, the recent game that you probably didn't watch, was someone hit wall on the way by.
Mm-hmm. And then he fought.
So Riley was on the ice. He goes over. He kind of cross-checks the guy. He grabs him, holds him. They get into a fight. It's more of a tangle. They fall in the ice.
I saw that, yeah.
But the problem is, performative or not, he did it. Yes, he did it. But it didn't look like he wanted to. It didn't look like he wanted to. He was so mad that someone hit his goalie that he's pushing this guy out of anger and passion. It's, someone told me to do this. I have to do this to show that I will do this, I guess. Yeah. It felt like going through the motions, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, whereas instead it's guys that do it because they actually care about each other.
Yeah.
It's totally different. And the teams that are very good in the NHL right now are brothers, and they will literally go to war for any of their brothers. And that's the kind of team and love that you have to have for each other, that if you touch one of my guys,
I
you're
will murder
dealing
you.
all of us. You're dealing with all of us.
Yeah.
And I'm just not going in there because I have to. I'm going in there because I love that guy and I'll take a bullet for him.
Yeah. And the thing with Anaheim, when the knee happened and they kind of froze, I can almost give them a pass for that. I can almost give Riley a pass for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see this New York Islanders game, and that was the nail in the coffin for me. Seeing that reaction there, and it felt like him going through the motions.
There's a difference in people's who they are as people. And there's guys that are soft, and then there's guys that love the battle. Like, it's part of their DNA. Like, you got guys like Pronger. They loved being in those battles. Like, that was fun for them. And you need these, you need exactly these dogs that, like, when the battle is happening, they want to get in it. Mm-hmm. And it's just instinctive for them to get in it. And then there's guys that see that battle happening and they're just like, I don't want anything to do with it. And that's Marner. And that's, Cowan probably right now too. And Riley.
Actually, we'll talk about Cowan in a sec, but yeah, keep going.
Riley, Nylander for sure. Like, these are guys that when they see something like that, like, happening, they are not jumping.
I honestly think Nylander has it in him. But
not as a toughness standpoint.
As a gamer, though, like,
as a gamer, maybe. If, like, a hard battle in front of the net, hard battle in the corner, yeah, maybe. But not when it comes to this aspect of the game.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know. For some of it, like, I wish...
Like, guys that did have that had it, Lawton had it, and we got rid of him. There's the one person that had it on our team. Like, actually, Jason Spezza had it.
Too. Waugh actually had it too. He's a tough guy.
Yeah. And Dakota Joshua has it.
Mm-hmm.
There are pieces there that have it. It's just a matter of, like, getting majority of the team to be guys that have it. And because, like, what always happens with Toronto is we bring in the guys that have it, and there's so many soft guys that the guys that have it become soft.
Yes. I agree. So maybe that's what happened to Carlo. But yeah, so we talked about Riley, no movement clause, all that. I think you sit him down and you say, we're trading you or you're healthy scratch. So let's come together this summer and make an arrangement.
Yeah. The thing is, too, is, like, and it's happened before, you can renegotiate contracts.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
So, like, you can go to the table and renegotiate your contract and say, hey, I'm willing to put $3 million off the table and do $5 million deal for the next 3 years. And if he does that, then he becomes a second line defenseman, which he would be great on our team for.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's crazy.
But nobody does it because everyone, like, and the agents would not let it happen, right?
They'd lose money.
Yeah, because you'd have to basically fire your agent to, like, do something like that. So it just rarely happens, but it has happened before. Like, you can do that. That is an option, but I don't see it as a thing.
So Carlo, is he gone or are you keeping him?
Dude, the thing is, man, is we gave up so much for these guys that have absolutely done nothing for us. And it's so frustrating that we're left with these pieces. Like, we gave up a first Inger Bankin for Lawton.
Yeah.
And you don't even, like, and you just trade him away?
For a third.
I
have a lot on that. We'll get to that too.
And it's frustrating, man, because, like, why are you giving so much away at that time for a Lawton? Like, the guy never should have been a first. You never should have given a first away for a Lawton.
Because he panic bought at the end of the trade deadline.
And then exactly. And then the second thing is, Carlo, you never should have given, like, you shouldn't even have given away Fraser Minton 1-for-1 for that.
Not just that. Marchand was also not traded yet on the Bruins. How is he not a part of that package?
That's it. There's so many things. Why was it 5? Why did you have to do 5? I'm sure. Do you think if they did top 10, like, oh, we're giving you a first top 10 protected, and then also Minton, that they would walk away at that point? Like, be ballsier, Toronto.
Because it was 1 minute left before the deadline, and he had to make a decision fast, and because he panicked about not getting Rantanen, and this is what came about. And we'll get to the trade deadline because that's coming up after the reactions here, because I'm not even close to done about this shit. So yeah, I would trade Carlo. Carlo would be gone this summer too.
Yeah,
for me, we don't need any of that. We have younger defensemen coming up that would rather play.
That are hungry. I'd rather get a guy that's hungry.
Ben Danford apparently is a dog and is mean.
Yeah,
and he's big. Put him on the ice. Let him fucking at least in the preseason. Let's see what he has.
Yeah, and you know what? You can always trade too. Is for like other prospects that are already mean and like defensive. You know,
more Pizzettas.
Yeah, exactly.
And then so Cowan, we're obviously keeping him. He was on the ice, but whatever happened between the second and third period, whatever Berube said to them, I'm guessing he tore a fucking strip off of them, which they deserved. And out comes the third period. The Leafs actually start playing hockey. They start playing Anaheim hard. They're throwing hits, lots of hits. Cowan fought someone after a bad hit.
Yeah.
He fought Lacombe. It was a big guy. Jackson Lacombe's a big dude. He drops mitts with him, doesn't look out of place, I guess. Domi goes after Seneca. They were actually going after Seneca the whole third period, giving him a very hard fucking time. And I did like that response that way, but it had to take someone yelling at them to do it. Instead of them
That's what I mean. How many times do we need to have, like, what does it take to light a fire under these guys? Apparently, your captain getting totally injured and your coach yelling at you again. And how many times do you need that response? Like, is there nothing internally that drives you to want to play this game, that you have to get external people yelling at you or things happening for you to get passionate about playing hockey a hard way?
No. To me, it's like they lost the love of the game.
Yeah.
It has to be. It's the only way I can see this being this dispassionate about it.
Yeah.
And then apparently, so get this, apparently Tree Living also called the players who were on the ice to yell at them as well, because he was pissed about what happened.
Good.
Which you don't hear often about GM calling players.
No.
And then we did talk about the Riley fight and that. But then the next thing, March 30th. I need to see a lot on March 30th, the next time they play the Anaheim Ducks.
Yeah.
I need an opening fight against Gudas. Yeah. I need the whole game them being hard on Gudas, beating the shit out of him. And I need them going after their star players.
Yes.
I don't mean in a dirty way. Give me some hard, clean hits the whole friggin' night. Some after the whistle shit.
Yeah.
That'll make me happy.
But at the same time, you kind of need more than that.
Oh, I know. What do you mean by more than that?
I know it's dirty and stuff, but man, an eye for an eye.
No, Jack. You can't take out another player's career. No.
I'm pissed. This is me speaking emotionally. And so that's it's the only way it's fair, because the league didn't make it fair.
It'd be different. I say you do go out and you pound the shit out of this team.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if the league made it fair, then we wouldn't have to do something like this. But now things need to be taken into our own hands almost. And yeah, I agree with what you're doing. But the thing is, just at the end of the day, Nolan, it just doesn't seem fair.
Well, that's because it's not. He should at least have gotten 10 games.
So it's
for that minimum.
Either way, we lost Austin Matthews,
but I'm happy he's playing this game so the Leafs can beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
and they better. Pizzetta, first line center.
Yeah.
Pizzetta, first line wing. Domi, first line center.
Yeah.
And Joshua, I don't know.
Yeah, and whoever else you can put out there. But yeah,
They need
I don't know.
psychos.
You can hire some free agents. You can still hire, like, trade deadline's over, but you can still sign players.
Only
With all
from
the
the
NCAA signing,
Yeah.
you can still sign a couple psychos, a couple gyms.
Oh no, you can only sign from those guys from the NCAA. That's it.
Okay.
You can't like if Phil Kessel was available, you can't sign him and he can't play right now.
Oh, really? Because he had a professional contract?
Yeah, because you have to sign those people before the trade deadline.
Oh.
The only ones that are allowed are the NCAA guys. So now,
or guys that haven't been
else?
drafted or played pro.
Yeah. So maybe you can sign Jim.
That's what I'm saying. You sign a couple gyms.
Ogie Oglethorpe. So anything else to say about the non-reaction to the hit?
No, we've covered it.
And we're pretty pissed.
Yeah, we're just
So we'll get on to the trade deadline, which also pissed me off. So here we go.
Here we go.
So I'll just get through the trades that happened first, and then we can discuss them. We got Nicholas Waugh going to Colorado for a first and a fourth. I actually didn't mind that. Lawton to LA for a conditional third. And if LA makes the playoffs, it becomes a second. And McMahon to Seattle for a second and a fourth. Those are the trades. We only got draft picks. We didn't get any prospects. We didn't get anything like that, which would be nice if we're trying to retool. And apparently, so this is from other teams, the tree living is very indecisive. Other teams had to complain about the Leafs taking too long to call them back on trade offers they made to them. And for the Lawton one, LA said that they had to call the Leafs back near the end of the trade deadline to ask again about Scott Lawton, and apparently Tree forgot and made the deal last minute, like right there.
Nice to know that a lot of thought went into the decisions.
It's insane, man. You have 6 AGMs. How are not all of them involved in this on the one day you need them to be involved?
The amount of staff and people involved in Toronto, there should literally be a whole boardroom making these decisions and have a whole plan and strategy in place.
That's the problem. Maybe there's too many cooks in the kitchen, because this has been going on for years, and apparently it's a thing for the Leafs. A lot of teams are frustrated about how indecisive they are about trading players and getting it done. And how do they not look at themselves and see that's been the problem? They're cowardly, they're indecisive.
Yeah, they're not risk takers, and they get, because they're not risk takers, they're not making risky trades that they could lose. And you said it, because they have too many guys there. And we always thought that was because Brendan Shanahan didn't give full reins, and there was too many. He was shutting down trades that Dubas wanted to do, but maybe it wasn't just Shanahan. Maybe it's everybody else too, and it's very hard as a GM to make a trade. But then at the same time, if it's really hard to make a trade, why are they all letting him get away with these terrible trades last minute to these teams?
Yeah.
Like, somebody else has to authorize that.
I know. And the one for Lawton, because like you said, Lawton, we picked up Lawton for Grabankin in a first, ended up trading him for a conditional third. That is some of the worst asset management I've seen in my life.
It's wild. And Grabankin is the type of player you want. Again, guy loves going to the corners, is like a team. Everyone liked him, and he was ready to play in the NHL. Like, now you're getting a draft pick that, 2-3 years to develop still till they get to the show, and you don't even know if they're going to make it. This guy was already like in the NHL.
And even if it was just Lawton for a first, I could maybe get over that.
Yeah.
It's still terrible asset management, because we're only getting a third back after we trade him. But man, if we saw Grabankin, oh man, that kid was awesome.
Yeah, I go watch him in the Marlies play.
Yeah.
Like, just him, because he was like fun to watch.
And it's crazy to think, like, now we need youth. And Minton and Grabankin would be perfect for this team for youth.
Gosh. Dude, don't even get me going about Minton, man. I freaking love that guy.
Because it's not just that. I don't think Berube was playing these kids right. He doesn't know how to play the young talent on this team.
Yeah, and that's what you get into if you look at the numbers now that those guys are putting up on other teams, and you have that all written down.
I do. Would you like me to say it?
Go ahead.
So players that were traded, McMahon, he has he's 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 points, 8 hits in 3 games he's played with.
3 games.
3 games.
That's
He's
it.
played with Seattle. He's on their first PP unit. That's where he has 2 of his goals. He's playing 3 minutes more a night with them than he did with the Leafs. And he's just absolutely crushing it over there.
Unbelievable. So good right now. So hot right now.
So hot right now. But is this showing that, one, I don't think Berube was not putting him in the right position. He was on the first line. You can't put him on the first unit with who we had. But again, you have to switch it up eventually. You can't be the same stagnant unit the whole time out there. And not just that, his system couldn't have been working that great. And it's not just McMahon. It was the whole team who couldn't score.
Yep.
So then we have Waugh. He's doing the worst of the 3. He has 2 goals, 0 assists in 7 games. He's playing a minute and a half more than he was before. He's on the wing now, so that could be a big reason why. But he scored his first game he went over there. And then we have Lawton. 2 goals, 1 assist in 6 games. So that's 3 points in 6 games. That's a 40-point pace. That's more than what he's doing right now. Because he only had 12 in 43 games as a Leaf, which is way fucking less. And he's playing 3 more minutes a night on.
Yeah, he's getting nothing. Like, that's the thing. These guys were getting nothing on Toronto. And
he's on their 6-on-5. Lawton's out on their 6-on-5. He's on their power play. Like.
And what a good team guy. Like, and the thing too, so Fraser Minton, I watched a documentary on him before he left Toronto, and I was like, why did we? And then like they got rid of him, and I was like, borderline, like that was the dumbest thing ever, because you got to take in like the character these guys are in the dressing room and like what kind of people they are, because that's how you build good cultures with good people. Mm-hmm. And Lawton, what a good dressing room guy. Like, you watch that documentary on Lawton, and after he played in like Philly and stuff when the Leafs blueprint.
Oh yeah,
like that's a guy I don't even know him personally, but I would still go to war with that guy. And those are the guys, like, and he's just thinking of little ways to motivate the boys throughout the mid-season, and makes the guys laugh, apparently hilarious. Like, man,
put money on the line for practice, like $100 of who could get the most goals or whatever it was.
Yeah, like whoever tried hardest in practice that day. There's $200 on the line, and the boys were really, going that practice. And it's like, what a good way mid-season to get the boys going. And man,
and what does he do in Philly when he goes back there? He has the game of his fucking life.
Yeah, and the crowd, and like you see what that guy meant to Philly's organization. Like, they weren't just giving that guy up. Like, that guy was like one of their glue guys, and you build around a guy like that. And Leafs just mismanaged him, let him go for nothing. It's just a joke.
I agree. Yeah, I don't know why you would trade a first and go back.
And McMahon, we didn't even get a first for McMahon, dude. And look at the numbers he's putting up.
That was done late. Both him and Lawton were done late on draft day, and they just grabbed what they could because they were so indecisive about what to do with them. Because I don't know how that deal doesn't get done with Edmonton. It was rumored for days. And not just that. We were sitting out OEL for games before that, so that must have meant there were deals on the line for him. And then just passed the buck. Because I think he was another one that was supposed to go to Edmonton as well, because they got Connor Murphy.
Yeah, and the
so they were looking for a defenseman.
Here's the thing.
So how do you not package them into a fucking ball and grab some of their prospects that are actually really fucking good on that team?
Yeah, because they need players right now, and we don't. And I don't know. It makes you really wonder too, if the deal's not good enough that you think, don't make the deal. We're better off keeping the players.
Yeah.
You don't have to shake the whole team up to tank. They were already tanking. But keep players like Lawton and like McMahon and let them finish out the season. And then maybe we try to sign them in the off season. But at least they're our property.
Yeah. The second and the fourth for McMahon, I can live with. It should be a first, but I can live with a second and a fourth.
It should be a first, man.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Because the thing
you could
is,
have got it first if you did it right.
that's exactly it. And the thing is you always end up paying a little bit more at the trade deadline because teams need guys like this, so you can get them for a little bit more. It's not like the off season where people are like pretty fair trading. It's like, no, you're in a situation where you're either trying to make a run at the cup right now, and we have the player for you. We don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're more desperate than we are, so you should be able to get a little bit more, and usually you have to pay more at the trade deadline for that.
You usually got to pay for that, Cotton.
and look at what we've had to pay past years.
That's what I don't understand. That's what I don't understand. It seems like we pay so much and then don't get anything back. Like, what are they doing? Oh, so now we're going to talk about our prospects that we have now. One in particular to start off with, Groulx. Benoit Olivier Groulx.
Mm-hmm.
He is a 26-year-old guy they picked up from Anaheim. He had one goal for Anaheim, and I think he played like 30-something games for them a couple years ago, and it was an empty net goal. That's all he had for points in the NHL.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, he goes to the AHL for the Marlies, has a season. I think he's like just under a point per game or just over. Has 26 goals. He's third in the league right now in the AHL for goals. And and then he gets called up, which now they're doing it when they could have done it at any point in the season.
Mm-hmm.
3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points in 5 games.
New career high after 4 games. Yeah. Yeah,
and
I like dude. I like it. I like the story too. I like how Matthews goes down. We get Matthews Jr.
No, I know. And, like, you get him, and then like they're playing him 16, 17 minutes a night. That's amazing.
Finally,
that's a lot.
You're finally giving a prospect a chance to get his confidence in the league.
Because they have to.
Yeah.
Who else are they going to play?
I know.
And then you have Jacob Quillen, who has 11 games, 0 points. He's only averaging 8 minutes a night. What the fuck is the point of that? You have a kid who has showed you that he can play up in the big leagues, and you're not giving him the chance.
Yeah, it's the same thing they do to these, and there's no way you can get any sort of confidence by doing this to him. And same with like not playing Cowan. Like, how does that help his development at all?
Mm-hmm.
By
like even when they came back,
games?
Even when they came back from the Olympics, they weren't playing him.
Yeah, like how does that help his development at all? It's like either send him to the Marlies so he can still get games and get his confidence back, or play him. And so he can keep learning. And then when you play him, you give him opportunities so that he can get confidence and be successful. Yeah. You can't just play him 5 or 8 minutes a game. 8 minutes a game is a joke. You can't be relevant in a game with 8 minutes. I'm sorry. Like every time you touch the puck, that's like a foreign object to you in the NHL. Yeah. You have it on your stick and you have no confidence.
And the season's done anyways. Why aren't we seeing what we have with these kids?
That's what I mean. Like, see how they can play throughout the next little bit, so that next year when you're building the team, you know what you have.
Mm-hmm. Because preseason doesn't really show you anything.
No, preseason doesn't give you anything.
Like, what was that one year Robertson had 5 goals in 5 games?
Yeah.
And it started the season off like didn't score?
Dud. And then got injured.
So that bugs me. Like they only have that. Easton Cowan being scratched after that pissed me off, but he's getting like first line minutes now, which he deserves.
Yeah,
and I want to see him do well. Like he's playing, like he is I think a player of the future.
100%. We had him and Minton at one point, which was great. Anger banking, but
wouldn't that be nice? 3 different lines right there. And then I have some stuff on Hildeby down in the minors. So he has.
I think Steves is playing pretty well too.
He's doing all right. He's like a 30-point guy for Boston over the year.
In the NHL.
Yeah, which is, I guess, all right. So Dennis Hildeby, since being sent back down, he won 4-2 on March 17th, the St. Paddy's Day game with the Marlies. He's 5-0-2 at Scotiabank Arena this year with the Marlies. as a 9.25, and for the season, he's 7.4-5 with a 9.06 and a 2.45 goals against average. He's ready for the show because he already played well in the show this year too.
Yeah.
So, are we looking at a trade for one of the other goalies in the offseason? I think you should have traded him at trade deadline to a team who needs a goalie. That would probably been the biggest haul back.
Yeah.
But again, they have no idea what they're doing. So do you look at trading a goalie maybe at the draft? Or somewhere over the summer?
It's tough because our goalies can't stay healthy.
That's true, but Hildeby can.
Yes, I'm saying, but Wool and Stolars cannot.
That's why you get rid of him.
So you almost have him so that he can step in. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know.
And then you just get like a third goalie on a minimum contract who's a journeyman.
If you had to get rid of one, which one would you do, Wall or Stolars?
Stolars, because he's older.
Mm.
He might be the better goalie, and he's more injury prone, I think. I'd be getting rid of Stolars, I think. What would you do?
No, I'm probably the same as you.
And
mind you, I wish they could just keep it healthy and just run it for a whole season between the two of them. Oh, yeah. And then we could trade Hildeby off. But anyway,
again, I don't think you trade a goalie who's that young. Hildeby.
Yeah. I don't know. Goalies are weird. They can, even if they're young, they can go bad.
Maybe. So we did talk about the 8-game losing streak. 2-9-1 since the break. What?
Look at Matt Murray. He started real hot and then really fell off.
Fair enough, but he was also way younger.
Yeah.
So the two more things I want to talk about. We signed 2 NCAA free agents. One is Vincent Borghese. He's 22 years old. He is a 5'8" defenseman. He was number 14 on the players coming out of the NCAA that can be signed on that list. He was number 14. The game is at a professional level, the offensive game, but his defense is what needs work. He apparently is a really strong skater, and he can look up. So he's kind of definitely like a light Hughes or Lane Hudson kind of deal.
I'd hope so if he's 5'8".
Yeah.
It's like, don't we have enough of these guys?
No, we have mutants. All we have is mutants on the back end.
What about Villanueva?
He's a taller guy. He's like he's like 6'2". But yeah, we need more puck moving defensemen. That's what this guy is. So why not try him out?
All right.
So it's a free asset, really.
Yeah, no, I don't mind.
He's only got a 1-year deal. And the other one is Brandon Burr is his name. He's 23. He was 4th on the list for the pickups.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's a bigger guy. He's a forward. He's also a strong skater. So both guys are super strong skaters. So we can see what the Leafs are looking at now as they know they need more speed.
Yeah.
And so there's a chance this guy could be something too.
Nice.
So a bit of the bright side. And he was already on the Marlies list, team roster. So I'm hoping I get to see him when I go to the game on Saturday.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. And then the last thing is the Leafs had a fan day today where the lower bowl was full. They had a white versus blue hockey match. Hockey game. And it seemed like they had a small skills comp. They also did Simon Says, where Wall won. And it's just nice to see them having a little fun, I guess. And the fans showing them why they are fans and what they are. And that we actually love this team. And we always love this team as much as we hate these guys. So I know, this is a little pep to end the fucking thing.
You see the shootout goal that Lorentz scored today?
I did not. Was it nice?
Yeah. And it's like, where's that?
Well, we don't put him in the shootout. He always has
these flashes of brilliance sometimes, and you're like, what?
Remember last year? I think it was against the Islanders. He one-handed it around a guy,
Yeah.
picked it up, and sniped cheese.
And it's like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he scored a disgusting goal today. And he, like, basically, like, he had on his forehand, or had on his backhand. Yeah, he had on his backhand, and he was going to, like,
Go to the forehand?
like, do, like, the quick thing. So he goes backhand, fake shots the forehand on purpose, grabs it, pulls back backhand in.
Ooh, really?
It was disgusting. He did it so fast. I'm like, why don't we have this guy in shootouts?
Yeah, fair. But then you think, because David Camp would sometimes show he's like prime Datsuk out of nowhere and like have one of the most craziest goals. And you'd be like, where did this come from? But then like you would never see it again for the rest of the year.
It's like Carlos scored in the scrimmage day, and they're like, Carlos scoring? They're like, what?
He still doesn't have a goal this year.
Yeah. Maybe the scrimmage today will help him.
Yeah, this goes on a 16-game goal streak.
He's like, oh, I found it.
Oh, that's how you put the puck in the net.
Oh.
So I guess we're hoping for change for this team. I know I am. I want to see some youngins come in. But, the one thing that really pissed me off with the trade deadline is how we didn't change the decor. Not even a single guy.
Because we
knew it wasn't good. We knew it wasn't good.
It's because we're trying to tank.
You can still pick up prospects and tank, Jack.
No.
Or at least play them.
No. We'll move them out in the summer.
So I'm hoping Chadwick, Danforth, and Villeneuve, at least one of them is something. Or two of them.
Yeah, let's see.
So with that yawn, I think we're done for the night. And if you stuck with us this long, it's been a long podcast. Thanks for listening to us scream into our microphones about this stupid team and this stupid league. But for this week and the weeks ahead until we have another podcast, I want to play hard and have fun.
Play hard, have fun.